So this is for Dakota. All right, Dakota, you see I got my chopped onions. I got 5 eggs in here, and I've got a little pinch of salt and white black pepper. I got some garlic that I'm gonna press. I already got my green onions chopped. I got this Jasmine Rice, soy sauce, sweet soy sauce, and I got the Thin Soy Sauce. That's that white black pepper. I'm gonna use onion powder and garlic powder. And peas and carrots. This is my strainer that I like to use to wash this rice. So that's why I have that sitting out here. So these are the things that you're gonna need to make the perfect fried rice. I also like to use a tablespoon of that oyster sauce. Some people use fish sauce. You can even use the oyster sauce, fish sauce, either one. And then once everything's done, I put a drip or 2 of sesame seed oil in the completed, already cooked fried rice. So there you go. I know it seems like a lot, but you're only using tablespoons and teaspoons of these sauces. So have at it. All right, this is cup number 4. And I doubled it in this bowl right here because my strainer is the strainer that I use from the deep fryer. That's like the thinnest strainer that I can find to strain rice because it'll seep through it. So I got doubled it with that red bowl, so I'll be able to lift it up and wash. I don't know, some people don't wash their rice, but you gotta wash your rice. All right. See how dirty that water is from the rice? So I'm gonna wash it again, just to make sure until my water's clear. All right, so you see how you still gonna lose some of your rice. It's rice at the very bottom, but the water is clean now. So the rice is clean. My rice is in the rice cooker. I'm gonna put just a little half a teaspoon of salt in here, and I'm gonna stir it up. And I'm gonna put my lid on here. Okay. And then I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna seal it. Well, it's already on seal, so that's a good thing. So now my Instant Pot, and I push the button that says rice, and you see where it says it's on. So now I also put it where it seals it, and then once it's done, then I'll hit that venting button so it can vent out all the steam. You want to be really careful about that because you don't want to cause you to have an accident. So just waiting for this rice. So while the Instant Pot is cooking my rice, I'm gonna go ahead and press this, press that garlic. I got this great little garlic presser right there. And I'm also gonna go ahead and clean up my mess. So that way the rice has its chance to cook, and I'm gonna scramble those eggs in that little bowl. I like to use this olive oil when I fry my eggs, and also a little butter too. About 2 tablespoons of butter and 1 tablespoon of extra virgin oil. So my eggs are whipped, and I'm gonna go ahead and pour them in this wok. Fry these eggs. I'm not gonna fry these eggs to where they're like all the way done, just kind of watery, because I'm gonna add them back, and I don't want them to just be dried out. So I got my eggs in here, and I'm gonna put them back in that same cup once they have fried. Just kind of folding them a little bit. Just let them get cooked, slightly cooked, maybe medium cooked. Put them back in there because I'm gonna add this back once my rice is ready. Right. Also, try to let your rice cool for a couple hours, if best overnight. But if not, you can still use it. So these are my eggs. I'm going to take them out, put them into the container, the little bowl over there, because they are cooked to the consistency that I want them to be cooked to. So as you can see, I got my garlic pressed, got my garlic in here. Smells really good. Chopped up onion, and I'm going to mix those in with my garlic, and put those in really good so they kind of get mixed in. Chopped up 4 green onions, and I added 2 of them in here because I'm going to add the other part when I stir fry the rice. But it's giving it some really pretty colors right now. So now I've added my frozen peas and carrots in here. I put another teaspoon of butter in here so that can get really done. And you see my eggs over here just waiting. I'm gonna add a little onion powder and some garlic powder. I really love garlic powder and onion powder, so I'm gonna add a little bit of that in. I don't want my vegetables to get really soft, so I'm gonna put this in a bowl and sit it to the side. So this is gonna be the final. Got 2 chopped up green onions in there, and as you can see, I got my oyster sauce, soy sauce, my sweet soy sauce, the ABC sauce, thin soy sauce, and I have the sesame seed. Be very careful with the sesame seed. One piece of advice that I can give to the newer, younger cooks: clean as you go, and I'll tell you, you appreciate it, and you appreciate cooking too, because once you finish cooking, all your dishes or pots or pans that you use, your countertops are clean, and the only thing you have to do is just sit back and relax and enjoy your food. Those are the onions, green onions, peas and carrots, lightly stir-fried in the wok, and you already see my eggs. They kind of medium cooked, and I'm going to add those 3 items once my rice gets halfway done. So my Instant Pot started beeping, and when it starts beeping like that, it'll beep for a few seconds to let you know that your rice is ready. And then what you have to do is you'll put this to turn this to ain't that some perfect rice with the Instant Pot? So, and it only takes a few minutes. Look at that, perfect rice. You want to let your rice cool before you fry it. Look at all that steam. This next part is gonna be really quick. So I'm gonna, instead of using teaspoon by teaspoon by teaspoon, we're gonna put all my teaspoons of my sauces that I showed you earlier in a bowl, so I can just pour it like I need to, because this is the quick part. Alright, so this is my 4 tablespoons, 2 tablespoons of regular soy sauce and 2 tablespoons of light soy sauce, and I'm going to put them around the edge of the, and then I'm going to stir it in. That way I get the best consistency of being able to mix this all the way around. So I put a little bit in there, and I'm going to add a little bit more. You get a lot of flavor, but I like to put it around the edges so that I can stir it a little bit better and it drains off in the face. I use my teaspoon for the ABC sauce because the ABC sauce, as you can see, is thick. See that? So again, around the edges, around the edges. Having a hard time doing the edges good because I'm going to use Twitter with the edges because I'm trying to fold it and videotape it the same way. So same with the oyster sauce. See how thick it is? So again, I'm going to put that on the edges, and I'm going to stir it in. So I just added my mixed vegetables in, and I'm going to go ahead and add those eggs in as well. And stir. So this is my last step, and that's this sesame seed oil. You don't have to have it, but I'm just gonna put like a little drip in it because it's so strong. All right, so there it is, fried rice, vegetable fried rice, and it smells delicious, and it is delicious. Cooking with Jenna. After I finish everything, I wash out my Instant Pot bag and put my tubes in. I'm missing one of my tubes, Dakota, that you used last time, so the one that looks like a little fork, but we'll discuss that a little bit later. But Instant Pot is clean. I'm just going to put this top back on there and push it back until the next time. Right, so all my chopper and bowls and utensils and all that is clean, and now it's time to enjoy your meal.